the graduated approach.
The graduated approach. In this presentation, we will discuss the do section of the graduated approach.
The aims of this presentation are to understand the do element of the graduated approach, to understand the role of the practitioner and the Senco within the do stage, and lastly, to understand the importance of parent and carer partnership.
Getting started. Once a plan has been devised in collaboration with parents, it is important to organise the environment and resources to enable the interventions to take place. The key person remains responsible for the implementation of the interventions or programmes agreed. However, every practitioner who works with the child should be working on the interventions. This stage will last for a period of 6 to 8 weeks. This would have been agreed during the planning stage.
Getting started. Before the intervention can begin, all resources will need to be gathered and available. For example, making symbols or collecting objects of reference. It is helpful to store all the resources together and ensure that they are easily available for practitioners to use. It is useful to plan when and where the interventions will take place. You may like to consider timetabling the interventions to ensure they work within your daily timetable. Try and incorporate the outcomes to your daily routines. For example, if a child's outcome is about making choices and they are food motivated, then snack time will provide the perfect opportunity for the child to work on this. It is important to have a clear way of recording the child's responses every time you practice the interventions. This will provide key information to evidence the impact and will be useful when reviewing. While there is no set expectation of how you record this information, it is good practice to ensure everyone is using the same format, including a note of who worked with the child, the time of day, and how the child responds.
The Senco role. It is the responsibility of the Senco to oversee the implementation of the support plan. The Senco may be required to model strategies and liaise with other professionals to upskill staff or signpost to training if needed. Throughout the duration of the support plan, the Senco and the practitioners should have regular discussions. These discussions will ensure that the Senco is able to support the practitioners if needed and also to tweak the strategies before the end of the cycle. If the agreed strategies are not having the expected outcome for the child, then changes can be made to the approach.
Parents and carers. Settings should be working in partnership with parents and carers at each stage of the graduated approach. The settings should provide a copy of the plan and share any resources with the parents and carers so they have the choice to be working on the agreed actions at home. Throughout the duration of the support plan, regular discussions should take place with parents and carers.
Next steps. After the agreed period of intervention within the do stage, you will move on to the review stage.